Yo, how's it going, guys? Saber94, game 2 with our Alakazam deck, Alakazam EX in the standard format. Should be pretty good. I mean, against a lot of the meta decks, from what I experienced, it's not too bad. Kind of a sleeper deck. I think more people are eventually going to use it. It's not perfect, though. I mean, when Charizard is just so consistent and just so easy to screw everyone over, I mean, it's not a surprise you see it over and over. But Alakazam is a good counter to it in some ways. Okay, so we're playing first. My opponent made me play first, I think. It's gonna start with Klefki, which is excellent, one of the greatest opening Pokemon here. It's either this or Mimikyu, depending on what they use. And looks like this is gonna be a Charizard deck, this guy with Charmander. Unfortunately, I couldn't get an Abra, so I put the energy on the Misdreavus there. Might use that, never know. Now, Klefki, I mean, I guess it might stop some of the stuff he does. I don't know, I mean, this deck really isn't about basic Pokemon with abilities. It's about stage 1s and stage 2s with abilities. So, as I was saying, the matchup with this deck is kind of 50-50, maybe it's the phrase to use, but I don't know. On the one hand, their main Pokemon can't touch Mimikyu. On the other hand, they've got Pidgeot EX, which lets them grab any card every turn, so they're gonna grab boss's orders and then just keep picking on the Alakazam all the time. And Alakazam is weak to Charizard, and that does make a big difference. So I don't know, I mean, it's just gonna revolve around a lot on luck, how many bosses orders they got. I mean, these Charizard lists are pretty cookie cutter. I mean, you see different builds, like some people use Barrel with Arceus and Pidgeot, all of them together with Charizard. Some only use a bunch of the support Pokemon. Maybe they use Pidgeot with Barrel, Pidgeot with Arceus. Maybe they're gonna drop Pidgeot completely. You never know. I don't see that too much, but it depends. It depends on their techs. Some decks use Entei, some don't. I've seen people main deck their own Path to the Peak for some reason. I don't know. So it depends. I mean, it depends on the skill of the player, how consistently they set up, who plays first. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But if they can't have the boss's orders, then yeah, they can't really do anything on the Mimikyu. So this is why Path to the Peak is just so crucial. When we got that against the Charizard, then it becomes a very favorable matchup. So this guy just threw his stadium over there, the Artisan. That's going to help me out while gives me something to get rid of. Just lose your stadiums, and then I got mine down, so you can't do shit. So Charizard comes down. He's going to be able to get that ability and get those free energies. But, I mean, that's the reality. If I just play my stadium blindly and then he just plays his own stadium, we just lose it for nothing. Might as well let him play stadiums and then I play mine. And then it doesn't matter if Charizard has the energies if he can't touch the Mimikyu. We just gotta shut down the Pidgeot. That's what you really gotta shut down. Shut that down so that he can't grab the boss's orders from the hand, and then we might have a shot. Alright, so I'll use your stadium since you generously put it there for me to get free cards. We're gonna get the Mimikyu. Now, the damn Misdreavus isn't the active spot, and it's pretty much gonna get wasted, unfortunately. Damn, it's not looking good. I got one of those bad starts. No supporter. So if I use the Ultra Ball to just get the Alakazam, I mean, I'm gonna lose the candy, so I won't be able to do shit. But I guess the energy came in handy on the Misdreavus after all. I can just retreat it, put the Mimikyu in the active position, and then hopefully this buys us some time. He got rid of it immediately with the other Artisan, so that sucks. I got more, of course. That's why I run a lot. 3 stadiums. So hopefully he doesn't have too many of his own, and he doesn't have the vacuum whatever thing, you know, the little field spell removal card. Ultra Ball. I mean, we'll get to do another search with that too, I guess. But I really hope he just can't play around the Mimikyu. He doesn't have Pidgeot out yet. He used his V-Star power. So Artisan. He searched the Pidgeot, but it doesn't look like he has candy. So maybe I'll be lucky. He used up 2 candies, I mean, or just discarded 1 and used 1. So not bad. And he actually goes for Juniper. Damn, I mean, why'd you search the dude to get rid of him? I didn't really understand that. And he promoted Charmander. Now, this is something that can attack the Mimikyu, and the guy does enough damage for it to be a 3-hit KO. It's still pretty shitty, but he can do it. And I'm gonna do another Artisan, gonna get another Mimikyu. I don't have a supporter card once again. Fuck. So, I guess I'm gonna spread around the psychic energies. I hope that wasn't a bad move, but you never know. I mean, if he bosses orders and picks on the Abra with 2 energies, I gotta start from scratch again, so might as well spread them around. Damn it. I mean, he couldn't really make a meaningful attack, so in a way the Mimikyu is buying us some time, but if I'm not attacking either, it's even. I need to see my own shit. Okay, so he puts the DC on Pidgeotto, and he's actually going to retreat for Pidgeotto. But I think he just fucked up. Maybe he forgot Turbo DC minus, you get minus 20, so I think he was aiming for a 2-hit KO, but failed to do that. Okay, we're going to get the last Abra, or the 3rd Abra, I suppose. And then I got Miriam, but if I do this, I just shuffle in the Klefki and draw 3. Damn. I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I'm going to pass the turn once again. So at this point, he is going to be able to kill the Mimikyu. And then we're not doing shit once again. But that way, I get to recover it back with Miriam. I don't know if that's really going to amount to much, but it wasn't the supporter I needed to see right now. Okay, so Klefki, and now I'm going to use the damn Miriam. So put in just the Mimikyu, nothing else, draw 3. And it's pretty much stuff that I'm just going to get rid of to finally get the damn Alakazam. And then we're going to kill, I suppose, the Pidgeotto. It's not too bad though, actually, because if that thing dies, I know that Pidgeot isn't coming anytime soon. And that's the really important thing. So here goes. Alakazam, I got the Psychic Energy. And I got Iono for next turn. So we're not out of the game just yet. Pidgeotto is out. I'm at 5, he's at 4. But now he's going to need to find a way to play around the Mimikyu again. Boss's Order is really your only option. If he's just going to be trying to get 2-hit kills and 3-hit kills with the small guys, it's not going to work out for him. Him or her. Whatever the avatar was. So Artisan, it doesn't even have anything to search. I would like to get rid of that though. Either way. Get the Path to the Peak for even better security. Goes for the Ultra Ball. His deck is kind of getting thin too. Mine is still 30 cards. We barely drew shit. Keeps going. Gets the Charizard. Fine. Rare Candy. Alright. I mean, if he runs out of those, then the Pidgeot definitely isn't coming out. He must have used at least 3. He discarded 1 and used 2. So I think we might be good. Goes for an Iono. That's actually a great help for me. I see a few candies and then the Fog Crystal. Nest Ball. NTV. Wow, look at that card. Looks really cool, man, this sort of artwork. Man, this guy's whole deck is pimped out now that I take a look. All of the cards in secret rare form. So yeah, it's really easy when you want to do shit like that now, but I don't do it. I'm careful with my crystals and gems because I need to make sure I got... Anytime I want a card for a deck, for videos, I got shit. I don't need to go overboard, and then, you know, if you're not too careful, you run out. You run out. Kadabra and the Alakazam, rare candy, what I meant to say. I'm losing my mind doing so much. Okay, do the 120 on the Arceus. And I'm looking good still. Okay, boss's orders. Picks on the Kadabra. Wow. You should have picked on the Alakazam, dude. Switch in. You got the energies. You got the Charizards. I think you made a mistake, but anyway, I mean, I guess the Kadabra is out. It's an easy one prize before he gets to stage 2, but honestly, because we're weak to darkness, it just makes the most sense to just get the kill on the actual Pokemon you want to kill and collect on those prizes. If he killed the Alakazam, then he only needs to make one more boss's orders play on another Alakazam, and he wins. So he really just made a misplay there. I don't know if this guy really knows what he's doing. I mean, I had such a shit start. It's sort of balancing things out. But I do wonder how many boss's orders he has left. There's no Pidgeot to get them easily. But the deck is so thin. Yeah, look at this Entei, man. So cool. The artwork is just fly. Another boss's orders. Yeah, it's from Crown Zenith. It's the reprint shit. Last Sword and Shield set. So kills the damn Mischievous. And pretty much I'm not gonna bench anything else needlessly. I'm gonna go for that ENO. I'm gonna get my kill here. And finally the Path to the Peak. I mean, I don't think it's gonna amount to that much at this point, but I guess if he gets another Charizard, he doesn't get energies. He has enough attackers though, so yeah. Get 2 prizes, get the Mischievous, a bit too late for you, I'm afraid. And then he promotes the Charmander. Goes for the level ball. I mean, there's nothing else in the deck. It's just gonna comes down to boss's orders. And escape rope. That's pretty dangerous too. But because I got multiple Mimikyus, I'm good. That would have been really bad if you had it early game. So you know. I mean, low on resources, like I've said. I hope he doesn't have Palbat. I hope he doesn't have shit. After this attack, I'm just gonna need 2 more prizes. Should be simple enough. Irida, let me get a Manaphy and just get, well, what else should I get? I guess get the trekking shoes. Use this to dig for something, like the boss's orders. Get the Psychic Energy, I guess you never know. I mean, even if he would try and get me stuck, he'd deck out before I do. Charmander is out. Oh god, I'm tired. And I still need to record more. Shit. I made a mistake on another video, so I'm gonna have to start from scratch again on something else. Ah, fuck. So 60, survive with 10. I mean, the other Charmander's gonna die. And I don't think I used boss's orders. As soon as we see that, should work. Let me see what's in the deck actually. It's Ultra Ball. Not really gonna grab anything. Go for that ENO. And I don't really get much, but I mean, I don't see how this guy wins. I mean, he needs boss's orders. But honestly, because he's been trying to use like Charmander, I think he must have run out and he knows it. Whatever his list was. So we're down at 1 prize right now. He promotes the Charizard. And I think it should be game over. What are you gonna do? You can't touch this dude. And he surrendered. Okay, that's GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a